wins, a nuclear conflict could well be mankind's last.
Call of Duty has seen its fair share of highs and lows, but one game in particular has often been overlooked by many in the gaming community: Black Ops Cold War. Released in late 2020, right in the middle of a chaotic year, it was more than just a typical entry in the series, but somehow it never quite got the credit it deserved.
Understand what's going on around you. You are in a state of war, and you have precious little time to save yourself.
Cold War takes us back to the height of the Cold War, a time of espionage, deception, and high-stakes conflict. And while some may have just brushed it off as another 80s nostalgia trip, the game really did bring a refreshingly mature and complex narrative to the table. Because unlike other previous entries in the series, Cold War gave players more choice in how the story unfolded. Choices made throughout the campaign had real consequences, offering multiple endings and replayability. Yet despite this level of depth, many criticized it for being too short and lacking innovation. In reality, the narrative was a unique blend of storytelling and interactivity that is often overlooked. Now let's talk about multiplayer. Cold War took the traditional Call of Duty formula and refined it. The gunplay was smooth, with other classes being able to compete with the game-breaking metas. And the maps were brilliant design, including the introduction of throwbacks such as Express, Raid, Standoff, and Hijack, and it introduced new team modes like Fireteam, which mixed tactical squad-based gameplay with large-scale battles. But here's the thing: Cold War was launched in the same year as Warzone, which became the giant battle royale. Warzone completely dominated the conversation around Call of Duty in 2020, overshadowing the multiplayer experience in Cold War. And while Warzone was fun, Cold War's multiplayer brought the tried and true COD experience the fan loved for years. It balanced the pace of combat with strategic depth, yet it often flew under the radar because it just couldn't match the Battle Royale craze. Now let's talk about zombies. Cold War Zombies mode is perhaps the most underrated part of the game despite the innovations. The developers took everything that worked in previous Zombies experiences and expanded upon it. The maps were larger, the story was deeper, and the mechanics were more intricate. With Cold War, the Zombies experience wasn't just about surviving wave after wave. It had an evolving storyline that connected to the Cold War narrative. It introduced new systems like the ability to upgrade weapons on the fly, and even added some open world style experiences in certain areas. Yet it didn't get the attention it deserved because the Zombies mode had already been around for a while. But for those who truly dove in it was an unforgettable experience. What made Cold War so special is its ability to blend the familiar with the new. It didn't try to reinvent the wheel, it just polished it. The game balanced nostalgia with innovation, bringing back classic maps, modes, and weapons that longtime fans loved, while also introducing new enough content to keep things fresh. And that balance is something many missed or overlooked in the favor of the new latest next big thing. Some criticized Cold War for not offering as much as its predecessors, but in reality, it was a return to the fundamentals, a celebration of everything fans adored about Call of Duty. Black Ops Cold War may not have gotten the universal praise it deserved at launch, but time has a way of showing the true value of the game. It offered an experience that stayed true to the series' roots while pushing the envelope in both storytelling and gameplay. From the campaign's political intrigue to the multiplayer's balance of innovation and nostalgia, and the zombie mode's fresh content, Cold War gave us more than just a filler entry. It was a standout title in its own right, deserving more love and recognition than it received.